welcome back to Family Fortune. I'm here with my daddy.
Hey.
Okay, and so today, this episode, I wanted to call it Tell the World I'm Coming Home. But since somebody said they had been at the door 7 times and never got out, they did not want to tell nobody that it was coming home. Okay, so daddy's home.
Yeah, definitely.
Home sweet home, and we gonna jump right into that. So, 7 times at the door.
Yeah, definitely. Legally.
Legally.
Yeah, legally. From a legal standpoint, you're always filing something, and you're always going back and forth to court. And so when you hear the judge say, "Look, I'm telling y'all, come in here Friday, and y'all stuff not together, this man going home."
Yeah.
You already know they stuff not together.
Right.
So now when you get there Friday, the DA don't show up. Oh, his wife fell out on the steps.
Yeah, yeah.
You know? Now
His
you set
uncle
back
done
3
died
months.
for the 3rd time.
Yeah, then Katrina happened. Then COVID happened. It's so many.
What was that like, Daddy? Being in jail during Hurricane Katrina? Because I know they was moving you around and stuff.
Yeah, I was on court order in New Orleans at the time that it happened, because I've been in Angola at that point for approximately 15 years.
And Angola ain't no place to be. I gotta make sure I plug that. That's what they shirts say, y'all. If I had a shirt, look, Angola gonna have to pay me.
Yeah, definitely, right?
They ain't gonna pay me. They
make
gonna
money
say you
off of
keeping
this.
people out of here.
And they accept everyone. I just want y'all to know they don't turn nobody down. So I ended up staying 4 days, and it was just crazy because everybody was panicking about me reading so much. I know that after like them 2 days, people gonna go to hallucinating like, man, they ain't gonna come get us and all this
Well,
stuff.
wait. So when people were in the Superdome during the hurricane and everything was flooding the city and everything, you were in Angola and the water was rising.
No, we were I was on
OPP.
court order in Orleans Parish.
Okay.
I was on, I guess it was D2. And so the first floor was flooded. It was like 10 feet of water down there. That brought everybody up to the 2nd, 3rd, 4th floors. So it was a harrowing experience because the guys, you know, like I said, by me reading a lot, I'm telling them don't use the toilets. They don't flush anymore.
Yeah. Oh,
You know
you
what I'm
tell them
saying?
about
Yeah.
survival tactics. Shit.
When they say, look, I swear, look, it'll tell you who you is. Look, I'm like, so what happened was I seen when it was happening and people talking about how bad it is. So I'm like, okay, it's bad, guys. It's really bad. So what I did was I took 2 garbage bags and filled it with water. With my naive self, like, because nobody else is filling their bags with water.
Right.
So I'm going to have to share this water. It's going to be like Water World. So you're not going to be in here with the only one with water, right? So I'm like, this is crazy. So nobody want to listen. They're listening to one of the majors telling them, look, everything all right. The water going to drain out in a day or 2. And he was just telling them lies, trying to keep them calm. And I understood that. But yeah, the actual experience was crazy because there's a lot of things, like I seen guys, I would say, and I think I told you about this one time, the roof of the house, they were floating. I seen footage of it on Bessie, Hurricane Bessie, when she came through. So, and I seen the guy with like 20 people on top of the roof just pedaling with like a 2x4.
Yeah.
He was moving faster than a P-roll.
And I wonder
And
how
I'd
he got
never
the
thought,
roof
how
off.
can you do, I don't know if he chopped it off or
Yeah.
how that roof came off.
He did his thing.
And I'm like, that is unbelievable. But yeah, it was crazy. My 4 days was definitely a thing of survival. We had one guy, and show you what really startled me about me reading a lot and everything. This guy kept passing out. He was a diabetic. And so when I really went into survival mode, it scared me because I'm like, okay, because we over there trying to save him, giving him all the sugar packs and all the coffee things you buy. Yeah, things like that. So I said, okay, this is turning out bad. This is our 3rd day. And so I'm running out of water, everything else, fresh water. And so I'm like, okay, the first thing we're going to do, okay, we're going to eat him as soon as he died. and I'm like, it blew my mind when I thought about it, you know, like 5 days in.
You're gonna survive.
Yeah, I'm like, because we're going to eat him.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you saying? But in my
Survival of the
mind just
fittest,
clicked.
Yeah.
And I went,
Wait. You said it was 10 feet of water on
The first
floor. So you guys on what floor?
2nd floor at this
Okay, so
point.
they moved y'all when the water started coming in? Were y'all ever
Yes.
at some point in the cell with the water coming in and just thinking
Yes,
it's over
yes.
for me?
Yes, the bottom floor, quite a few guys drowned. Yeah, and
At
one guy,
OPP?
yeah, they were saying that people wasn't drowning and all that kind of
But
stuff.
they did drown.
Yeah, because they was taking it for, everybody took it for granted.
We
They'll
all did.
run
We
to
all
the,
did.
yeah,
We did.
They would run to the parish jails because it can sustain winds up to 200 and whatever. So they'll bring their families and everything. And so, yeah, but they had one guy, he was swimming down there getting them and everything. A few guys were scared to get off the bed because they don't know how to swim. You're like, look, bro, you better come on. I can't stay here all day with you. Yeah, just hold on to the gates, but they're panicking.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, it was horrible. He got to be still drinking or something. He was traumatized from because the free man told him, come over here and help some of our families, thing. He said, man, I'm gonna get these guys first. He said, oh yeah, and he called him out. He said, slam the door on him. Yeah, so we already know what happened to the little few little guys they had left there.
Right.
But yeah, they had some officers come out and say, yeah, they were lying, and a lot more people were drowning than they
But
said.
wait, you said that the officers and the higher ups were able to bring their families there.
Yeah, they do that every
to
hurricane
safeguard them
season.
from the hurricane.
Yeah, they go into like the court section. You know how big the courthouse is?
Yes.
Yeah, they sleep all in them
they go in
areas.
there? Oh,
Yeah.
okay,
You
okay.
know,
And so
hundreds
they
of
wanted
people.
you guys to help their family while y'all was drowning and all that.
Yeah, they
Okay.
want as much help as they can get, definitely. Because they're using the restrooms. They got to be clean. They're making trash. You got to go get that trash. There's a bunch of things going on.
So in a life or death
gotta
situation
feed
and
them.
an emergency, they still need y'all to slave for them.
Well, yeah. Somebody got to clean the bathrooms,
Okay, look. Let me go ahead and cross my legs.
Basic instinct. Sharon Stone.
And she was sharing it. Okay, Dad. Okay, so, past the being locked up in the cell during Hurricane Katrina, because it was already traumatizing just being in the house and being like, where's all this water coming from? So I want to go into your last hearing. We kind of talked about Judge Robin Pittman in the last episode. But shouts out to her. You still got to get her brochure. I'm going to go ahead and be messy.
No.
He's
All
still
right.
gonna get you your brochure.
Okay.
So my thing is this: tell me about the rappers do this thing when they get out of jail called First Day Out, where they freestyle. We put that beat on. He about to freestyle. Put that beat on.
For real. So it was very eventful, of course, because I'm thinking once again. That's why I didn't want to tell everybody. Oh, it's most likely going to happen on the 19th and everything because I've been there too many times. And so, and just lo and behold, it started pouring down in New Orleans at this point. It was partly cloudy. Well, it was really cloudy in Zachary, Louisiana, at the police barracks where I was living. So I'm like, there you go again. It's pouring down, expecting torrential rains, flash flood warnings. I'm like, oh, that's it.
Well, wait, because we was all sitting in the courthouse and they had told us at the last minute that you weren't going to actually show up to the court and leave with us and go home, that you were going to appear on the monitor, like a Zoom session. So they had already told you that, or was that the weather?
No, they told me there's possibility that I would do Zoom tomorrow because
Okay.
of the weather conditions and what they were expecting. So I'm like, I don't care how it happened.
Yeah.
Just make sure it happened.
Okay, so let me throw this out. Let me throw this out there because we already know in a couple of last episodes, you gave so much praise to NAACP's Jerome Boykin. Correct? Okay. Shouts out to you. And he really stepped up and helped out with getting you home. Emily Ma, as well as Kelly Orion.
Orion's. Yeah, she's a UVA professor.
Okay, and then also District Attorney Jason Williams, right?
Oh yeah, definitely.
But see, what he don't tell y'all is how me and my sister, Nikki, had put him on a whole new faith and manifestation regimen. So, look how you...
Okay, so honestly, they came, I talked to him and it was like, look, you need to start manifesting. You need to start speaking into existence and everything. I'm talking about, and not just going home, but other things in my life. And I swear to you all, everything they were saying was working. I'm serious. I'm like, I can't believe this.
So look.
I'm talking about within a week. I'm like, I can't believe this.
Manifestation, look, prayer changes things. Pray until something happens, right?
Yeah.
Prayer changes things. Look, we have been telling my dad now, you know, he got the theology degree, had been in jail 3 decades, had tried everything he could. And it got down to a point where me and my sister was just like, we don't know, like, we got a feeling you coming home. Like, it was just too many things happening in the atmosphere, like, that just seemed like something was moving. And then Mika, she had moved to Baton Rouge, and like her across the street neighbor was like the DA, like worked at the DA office out there in Baton Rouge. So she, they out there just talking one day, and she's like, my dad, and she just told a story about you, and she's like, yo, like, I work in Baton Rouge, but I know a couple of people I could kind of like pass the story down. Then Mickey had been writing on Facebook. Every single thing came up about Lynn Davis. Every single thing came about New Orleans crooked cops or the justice system. She in there, she putting your story, everything. All kind of people were like reaching out to her. So we like, Daddy, look, we don't know, but it's something in the atmosphere. God is shaking it up. I'm talking about late in the midnight hour. God was trying to turn it around for him, okay? It's going to work in your favor. I'm telling you, late.
Yeah, definitely.
We going to church with it. So me and Mickey was like, look, you done tried everything else, okay? Try Jesus, don't try me. So when it came down to the manifestation, we said, give it 30 days. 30 days, y'all. And we was like, we want you to manifest. We want you to pray every day. We want you to do some fasting. Set aside your time that you're going to do your fasting, and we're going to do it with you. So this is 3 people. When 2 or more gather, so it is done. So this is 3 people, and we're manifesting. We're praying every day. He calling us. This is like it's clockwork. This is routine. You feel what I'm saying? And all of a sudden, he's just like, y'all, I ain't gonna lie, I think this shit working.
I hated to admit it because it was them. Because we,
Boombaye, Ali.
I'm telling you, arch enemies year round perennially. So I'm like, God, everything is just coming. Everything I was definitely speaking.
Yes.
Because I was speaking to it, started happening within a week. I'm talking about, it wasn't like, okay, a year or anything can happen in a year. Whatever you're looking for can happen in a year.
Yeah.
But the same week, I'm like, okay.
After all
this is stuff,
years.
yeah, I'm about to say, for all these other years, I've been fighting, going crazy, doing everything, spending money, everything else you can do.
Yes.
And I'm like, damn, things just showing up in the mail, paperwork and everything that I didn't even ask. I'm like, whoa.
Yeah.
Like, this is from a friend.
Yeah.
I'm like, okay, I'm going back to court with this. We're going to fight some more now for real.
Time to fight.
It's about to go on, yeah. So, and I end up not even need, lo and behold, and I'm like, okay, more and more. I'm like, look, let's try. That's when I start to hunkering down and going further with it.
Yes. And everybody came together.
3 weeks later, I was home.
3 weeks later, I'm telling you that prayer manifestation really works. So
I can
definitely
attest to that.
make sure that you guys try that. Put your faith out there because it would definitely work for you.
Yeah, because I was in what you call a hopeless situation. Seriously, because everybody go in there. It's like that Roach Motel. You check in, you don't check it out. So it was. I'm serious. In like 32 years, I literally seen probably 10 people go home. You know what I'm saying? Out of 6,000.
Yeah.
Everybody filing now. Everybody trying to fight to go home.
Yes.
And so I'm sure other people went home that I didn't know about or whatever. They definitely wasn't 10 a year.
No, for real.
You know what I'm saying? I knew that.
That is crazy.
But,
in 3 decades, you saw 10 people walk out. Yeah. And that's another reason, like, I know it was becoming like hopeless, helpless and all of that, especially when I be talking to you and I be like, well, have you done everything that you feel God was trying to get you to do there? Or have you learned everything that God was trying to bring you to learn while you're there? Like, what is the holdup? I know God is ready to unlock these doors. Like, I'm just talking like, what is it that's holding you? What's holding you? He's like, I don't know, because I don't even know how I feel about all that stuff. Y'all talking about karma and all this learning your stuff. I've been seeing people get out that's done way worse things than
that was crazy to me. Looked like all the heathen was going home. I'm like, nobody, them dudes don't even believe in God. How the hell how they get out? I need to get rid of God. Because I won't go home bad.
I know that's right.
So it was, definitely.
Okay, you got one more
don't
lesson.
Go there.
Exactly. Yeah. So that was good. So tell us a little bit about your first day out. I'm going to go ahead and just let y'all know he lying.
The first 24 hours,
Wait. Okay, so the first day was
pretty eating and...
Yeah, that was eating and stuff. Okay, so that was really like day 2.
Day 2.
But day 1, though, With my dad and his beliefs, I gotta just make sure I put this part in. Me and my sister have been praying, doing all that work, and he just kept on. All right now, cause see, anything could happen at the last minute, and I don't have no time for nothing going wrong, and blah blah blah. I'm sitting on the phone with my sister. I'm like, girl, the way he acting, something is bound to go wrong. Like, I mean, the way he is acting, like, girl, we gonna have to really go up in there with shovels, guns, or something. Cause we done manifested all this. He done got to the last day and got nervous. Y'all, lo and behold, I said, watch this. Just watch it. He was putting out so much energy that I was like, this dude. Nothing was going on in New Orleans. There was no weather alert. Why on the day he getting out, it's a hurricane, a tornado warning. It's a tornado warning. I'm like, man, this dude right here, this dude just done caused a tornado with all this negative energy.
Yeah.
So then me and Mickey get in the car to leave from New Orleans so we can meet him back in Baton Rouge after the court date. Literally, y'all, we're driving. And the wind is crazy. Like, it's raining like crazy. At this time, we don't even know it's a tornado watch, a tornado warning. So me and her driving the car, moving and all that. I'm like, girl, I think we might need to go pull over until, another time. So we saw this gas station. We passed that. I was like, let's get off right here and see if we can get a hotel. We went down a few more exits and we got a hotel. Literally, we're sitting in the room watching the news. And the same gas station we had just passed was not there anymore. Damn. We really had just drove through the eye of the storm of the tornado. It literally took the gas station that we just passed that was on the news. So it's like, we kept on seeing signs, we kept on seeing license plates like, just go or go for it and things like that. We like, shit, keep driving, the car moving on like that. We like, please, come on, God, help us get there. So my thing is just keeping the faith, because at the very last minute, his face started dwindling and a tornado popped up. And he had to stay in jail another day.
It wasn't that. This is what it is. It was going to hurt you all more than me, and I was incarcerated.
Yeah, it was.
For real. Because you remember, when you come there, I'm sitting on a bench, I'm smoking cigars, talking to everybody. I work at the governor's mansion. I eat what he eat before he eat. Before he eat, I eat his food. So it wasn't like I was living bad at this point. It's like, I can't let him down again. Yeah. I'm serious. Yeah. I can't let him down again. And that's why I don't like telling people, well, this time, because you saw we tell you I'm going to be home for Christmas. I'm going to be home for Christmas. And I'm like, man, I'd rather not be able to tell you anything than to tell you something and you be expecting it and then it don't go through. Yeah. Especially after all this time, because you can accept, okay, he's in jail. Now, when you get your hopes up, that's different. Yeah. That's a totally different ballgame.
No, definitely.
And that's why I was like, look, I'm telling you, I couldn't let you all down, because I ain't tripping on the jailhouse. I've been there 30-something years. Right. So, of course, I don't have a problem with, living however I want to live. You done learn the system. You can manipulate it however you want. You're going to do the right thing, and you're going to get all the amenities that come with it. Yeah. So I didn't have a problem with that. My thing was you all.
I know he wasn't living bad. He was vegan for 4 years, and he was running 3 miles a day, going fishing, smoking cigars, then they're doing whatever they want to do, drinking with this one.
Well, that come with the police powers.
Okay.
Yeah, you could do a whole bunch of things because you are working on the street every day. Yeah. That type of thing. Yeah.
And they been working on the street and everything, walking. You know what I'm saying? But y'all just don't leave the property.
Well, we leave the property, but. We're trusted for real because we have shown throughout all them years that you can be trusted and you can go on to the governor's mansion and different places and work and they clean buildings downtown. Okay, all that green stuff off it, and again, without incident. They're not gonna do nothing.
That is why they be wanting to stay in jail and in prison. They living their best life. 3 hots in the cot. They got a job. They go to school. They get counseling. She would say that. They get to come out and do work.
That's nothing like you don't get no woman in all that.
Y'all living good. Shoot.
You can't be with your family like you want. Now the visiting is good, but actually
y'all
going home.
Y'all worry about that anyway.
What, going home?
All them responsibilities with your family having. I want my responsibilities back. Free me.
I'm telling you. When we get tired, go sit your ass down and stop playing. So that's not a problem. But and when they said, look, we don't know, bro. That's what messed me up. They brought me across the street. They said, look, we're going to try to get the Zoom on. Okay. What do you mean try to get it on?
Right.
They said New Orleans they're looking for tornadoes and stuff to come through and everything. I said, boy, here we go again.
Just randomly out the blue, y'all. It
Yeah.
was no tornado watch for days. I had been here. All of a sudden, on the day you're supposed to get released, we looking like, man, what the? You know God's stirring some shit up.
And so that's why I was so happy when we did get it. And I seen the judge, her hair all over the place. I'm like, she really trying to get in here and
Yes.
yeah. And so when she did that, like when she handled my case, she immediately left.
She left
because
after, right.
Yes, because something was coming. So that was God definitely getting her there. Because more people say, like, I'm not going out there in a hurricane to let nobody go.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That type of thing there. So.
Yes, thank you, Judge Pittman. Okay, so day one, we got out. The whole family was there. All your immediates, the people you were expecting. Auntie Melanie, Uncle Leland. Shoney was there, your A1 day one. Fanelli was there, your other A1 day one. Anky Bank, Big Heavy Cornell. I think
Noonie
was there, yeah. Nicole was there, yeah. Shouts out to the family. I got that picture.
Oh,
the newspaper.
It's in the newspaper.
Yeah. I actually, when the newspaper dropped, I actually walked into the store and took all of them. I was like, what? I'm taking that with me. So actually, I have like a whole bunch of them at the house, and I just bought 2 for this.
I'm about to say, I hope you paid, but you say you bought them. Okay.
I don't know if I did or not. I probably did. Okay. So, moving right along, we're going to go over here to day 2. That's the day he's finna lie about.
Okay. So, day 2 was going fine. We were going to New Orleans. I was supposed to go get fingerprinted and stuff because I was on Zoom, remember? So, an argument ensued between her and her sister and me. They were double teaming. And so, we end up making it to the courthouse, thank God, for me to sign all the paperwork, thumbprints, and all that kind of stuff there. So on the way back to Houma, it got more and more heated until we were on a bridge. What that's in Boutique? Coming across the bridge. I said, let me out this motherfucker right now. I'm gonna walk. That's it, I'm walking. So they wouldn't let me out there. So they let me out in Boutique at this racetrack.
Or raceway, one of them, whatever.
Yeah, I'm talking about, well, right there anyway. So, so
he started telling everybody we dropped him off on the highway.
They left me. I hadn't been home in 30-some years. They left me at a gas station. Pulled off. I mean, they burned rubber getting out of there. Kicked me out the car. I'm walking down the highway. 18-wheelers passing. Look like he's trying to pull me up under there. And I'm like, what the hell? I could have stayed in jail. I'm about to get killed out here. Because they done went off, I want to cut your throat. Because I told her I wasn't moving back I wasn't going to move to Atlanta or something. That was the first
That
one.
ain't even much
I'm
what
trying
happened.
to remember the whole story.
I'm going to tell you what happened. Because I know he liked to tell the part about where we kicked him out. He said. So what happened was, now our dad is home. These are the things we could have never expected though. Because like, the kids are thinking we're waiting on you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. We don't know all the other millions of people waiting on you. So when you get out of jail and it's like, we're trying to get your time. And then all these other people in the family, friends and all that, now they want your time. So that particular morning when we were supposed to be driving from home to New Orleans to go get his paperwork done, he went outside and got in the car with one of our cousins, and they down there talking. Me and my sister like, okay, well, shit, he needs to get back up in here so we can go handle our business. He comes back upstairs, you guys, and starts talking about, oh, yeah, I was down there with my cousin them. They telling me about how such and such son is a rapper and how he cold-blooded, and they want to know, about the studio or whatever. So me and my sister just sitting there like, you've been home one day. And these niggas come and asking you for some bread to open a studio for somebody else and you got a son that rap? We went off. Y'all niggas don't know nothing about this. Blah, 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 blah. They don't respect your kids. They ain't help when you was in jail, but now they want you to get out and help with their career. Blah, blah. So now at this point, me and my sister live it. We know you niggas ain't asking our daddy for no bread. After 32 years and y'all been free all this time, I'll slap my family know me. Let me go ahead and just get my decorum together. Because that right there just kind of like, it disgusted us. It really upset us. It really hurt us because even in jail, my dad was talking about how so many people done brought their kids to him. He done gave them all kind of advice about jobs, college, love, and relationships. And my siblings is just sitting there like, so you help raise everybody else's children? What about us? You know, because I actually have had a long-standing relationship with my dad. My other siblings have not had the same relationship. So for him to get out, and first things first, the family trying to get him to do something for them, and they didn't even step up where they were supposed to be at, we was ready to fight. So by the time we got in the car, we're trying to talk to our dad in a calm manner, but we're emotional. And he's just like, y'all don't understand. They ain't asked me to put no money up. We know what they mean. They ain't got it. If they would say, if he could rap all that good, they'd have been at it. So anyway, y'all need to calm down, blah, blah, this, blah, blah, that. So now my sister, she the emotional one. She real big on emotions, always did cry for our parents and stuff. So now, she's just like, I just cannot believe this because we ain't never had no parents and we had to get out here and get it. We even much had to help family. And now these people, he come home and the first things first, they want to take his energy, his time, whatever resources he have, and they don't care about his kids. So now she get mad, and to avoid having to keep on talking about it, she turned the radio up. She turned the radio up loud and started speeding. And what song was on, Daddy?
Glorilla.
My feelings might be hurt today, but I won't give a fuck tomorrow. I'm in there going off. I'm on her side.
For
fuck
real,
them.
100%.
Fuck them.
They smoking weed, blowing high five, driving with a knee. I'm like, what the fuck? I gotta get out this car.
I'm like, I'm so mad at my siblings because y'all always crying for mama, y'all always crying for daddy. Who was there in the trenches with y'all? Nobody but me. I don't get credit. So now I done turned into Malcolm X. I done turned into Joe Clark. The enemy's in the building. You know, I was going hard because it's just like, I have always hated when they have cried for our parents. Like, we couldn't really change what was going on with them. You know, my dad, that was involuntary. If he could have done something about it, he would have, you know. And then my mom, she had an addiction that's in the white folks community, they call it a disease. It's not just being a crackhead. So, you know, it was a lot of other things that led her there. So I would always be like, look, let's focus on us. Let's focus on the team. You know, let's regroup, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff will come to pass. So we done went down there, them two, they can't never. Me and him, we get into it, we bump heads, whatever. We get back right real quick. Because I'm that kind of person. I'm going to get to the point with you and we're going to be good afterwards. I don't hold and harbor stuff. So, but my sister does. So we leaving the place, so help me God. He already was saying he was calling his cousin. Oh, I'm just finna call Sean in for none of them. They was going to drop off the vehicle they had that day that you got released. And they gonna be in New Orleans airport. Y'all could just drop me off there. So we in the car, everybody's calm. So we driving. They hadn't already left the airport or something. So we done rolled past the airport. As she was riding past the airport, y'all, I literally felt it in my stomach like, this is about to go bad. Literally, as soon as we passed the airport, they start arguing again. I'm in this bitch like, pull over, let his ass out. I cannot take no more of this. He called his cousins. Let's do this. Y'all, we get to the raceway, the racetrack or whatever that is in Boutique. And we just literally, I could feel everything he was feeling. I had like this nerve just jumping right here. While my daddy walking to the gas station, he holding the same side of his face. I said, I'm picking on whatever he going through. I'm picking up on it because this whole side of my face was jumping. I was like, we just can't do it. We didn't even speak. He came back out. He had his hand in his pocket. He was like, I'm gonna just stay right here. We rolled out. We didn't even look back because I heard him talking to his cousin. Them. They said I had actually saw their truck ride past. So I was like, well, I see his cousins them coming in. Shit, let's just roll. He was like, well, I'm gonna just stay here, and we're just like, psh. Turn the music back on loud, put that weed back on. Might be broke today, but might be rich and fuck tomorrow. Pulled out on his ass. But his cousin then was just like right down the street, two minutes or something like that. Mm-hmm. So he wanted to tell everybody we kicked him out the car day one or whatever like that. That's exactly the way I told the story is what really had happened. We was hurt. We were hurt. And at the time, I just feel like we just needed to get from around each other. But it got better. We all got to the same place that day, and we kind of calmed down. They into it right now, so I really don't know what to say. And that's going to be in season 2. Y'all going to get to see all 6 of his kids. I'm number 1. Mm-hmm. But you'll get to see the other 5 as well and kind of like see their dynamics and get to see everybody interact with each other. And,
okay. What?
Because when I asked him about it, he was like, "Oh no, no, we could wait till season 2 to bring out all the conflict and all the family drama."
There's gonna be some shit. For real. Half of them all right.
Oh, what? Half of them are right.
Yeah.
Okay, so who you think gonna cut up? Because I even said let's bring the moms out, but we already know
It's
how the
2 moms
go.
in between the 6. It's not like 6 moms or nothing.
Yeah. So which of the kids you think gonna cut up? We already know my mama out of the 2 moms gonna cut up because she lived to cut up. That's her middle name. So.
Of course, Miki, your sister, your second sister there.
Yeah.
I think Shermont, because that's the baby boy. He real laid back, but if he got something to say, he gonna say it. That's who he is. And I think your brother in Atlanta, I think eventually what's going on, because he's the only one that really haven't exploded, like, that really brought it to service.
Right.
To surface.
Yeah.
Because everyone like you curse me out, fuck you, no. We've been doing that for 30 years.
Yeah.
So since you was 2 or something. So it's like, okay, it don't matter. But with them, they haven't reached the point to where they just express how they truly feeling. They're like, no, Dad, I love you. That's a wrap. That's how we're gonna start from here. And it's really not that way yet.
Yeah.
Until we didn't really had that conversation. Now, we haven't been through counseling. I'm open to that and everything else. But it would be those 3, the 2 boys and her.
Yeah. Okay. So let me ask you this: perception versus reality. The reality of the situation. Like you're home now. Like, with you being home, is it meeting your expectations?
Well, every day is a holiday, as I say. But I mean, there are so many different struggles, technology-wise, definitely, right?
Yes.
Yeah, like a 2-year-old can show you how to do something. That's mind-blowing. Just starting over, I should say. We're gonna call it starting over after 30-something years of that madness. That's a lot.
Yeah.
Everyone needs counseling. I need some damn counseling if that's the case. Yeah. So with the Visiting Project, they're offering it now. It's one of the programs that I'm involved with, and I missed 2 of them where we got a psychologist. He'll come through and he have these meetings with everyone, and I'm big on it now. I've been hearing about all the positive effects of it. There's no negative. We just have that stigma in our community.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm definitely going to go lay on somebody's couch just to make sure.
Yes.
Because at one of our guys that I got out, he said, man, he just locked up on the highway. Almost could have had, because everybody feel they okay. Oh, I lived through that, ain't nothing.
Yeah.
And he just locked up and was
wow.
shaking and couldn't stop, couldn't turn, couldn't do anything. And so at some point it hits you, what you've been through, that you've survived it or whatever. It's just crazy. And like you were saying, like the first week, there are so many feelings because it's surreal and it's almost like unreal. And I've told a story several times about when I woke up, where I dreamed I was at home.
Yeah.
When I say that's the worst feeling I ever had in jail in the 32 years, when I woke up and I was in jail after dreaming.
That you were
I had the parties, had the big old fine stripper and all this kind of stuff here. But I woke up and seen that bottom bunk. Jesus Christ, Lord have mercy.
Yes.
I was like, I could have died right there, and I wouldn't have been mad at Christ. Man, get me out of here, man.
Lord, take me now.
Take me right now. I'm serious. I used to tell them that, man, look, if you ain't gonna let me out, go ahead and take me right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I ain't tripping at all.
I always say y'all stronger than me.
Yeah, one last cry. Go ahead and let them cry. One last.
Yeah, give me my fire in the mirror, baby. Give me the last supper because I got to go. This is treacherous.
And so that was crazy there. And so working from that angle, there are so many issues that people are going through, past and present, and there's some future things.
And then our cousin was on the verge, after the domestic incident. He was on the verge of going back to jail and facing some years. And he ended up
killing a young lady, then killing himself. I think he was facing 17 years. He wasn't going to do it. A lot of people can't do the time, and everyone experiences different. Everyone's going to see it differently.
Most definitely.
Yeah, with the kids and everything. But he decided to end it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was horrible. And I always talk to him. I say, baby, I love you. What's going on? Because he's always aloof, like,
Yeah.
I'm like,
Like
what's
he's
up, baby?
always
Talk
thinking
to
and
me.
his spirit is always,
Yeah, I hug him.
always
You know, I
heavy.
met him when I got out of jail. I'm like, and I'm always hugging him. What's up, baby? Talk to me. And I'm like, man, something going on.
Yeah.
And look like he always want to tell me something.
Yeah.
But he
But
don't
he
never
never
say
could
it.
really
And I'm
verbalize
surprised because people are way open with me.
Yeah.
No matter who it is.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised.
Yeah, he was battling a lot
know.
of some stuff he didn't even understand.
Yeah,
But he
and I'm
most
like,
definitely
what
was
the
serious
hell?
that he wasn't going back. So
Yeah, and that was a mental illness. I know it seemed extreme, and that it was triggered. However,
Yeah.
but yeah, I felt he had issues long before it,
of course.
and so yeah, we
was
definitely
tragic.
need that help in our
Yes.
communities.
Yes.
So that first week, like you're saying, though, it was crazy because you're meeting people. What was the most startling thing
Yeah.
is me coming out after 32 years, seeing the same guys on the corner that I left. And I'm like,
Ain't no pension, ain't no retirement
I
plan, ain't no nothing.
couldn't
They having to
believe it.
work.
I'm
They
buying
fingers to
them
the bone.
drinks.
First of all, you not
I'm
even
like, what
making
the
that kind of money. You can't be making that much money if you still having to do that after 30 years. I'm not saying, oh, Jeff Bezos could have Amazon for 30 years. If he's still doing it, he must be broke. I'm not even saying that. I'm saying if you gonna go back out there and risk your life every day, I'm talking about in the grind, hand to hand, like you ain't making no money like that, or either you're mismanaging it. So it's like where it used to be a means to an end where they get that bread and they level up. They just blowing the money now and just ending up back at square one.
Yeah, and then they're worse off, of course. When they were out there, they were at least doing a little something, right?
Yeah.
So at this point, the game done took them over. So
Most
they
definitely.
got loaded, and they really on the last leg.
Get
They
out the
just-
way.
Yeah, and
They're in the way, as the
yeah.
young boys would say. So it's like if you still doing that after all this time, okay, you went ahead and you done failed. Go get a job for the last little couple of Social Security years you got left.
Better get them 10 in.
You better do something.
Yeah, and so that was like, I'm like, man, you still out here? And I'm talking about they weren't even hustling at this point. They
Yeah.
just then gave
Just out
up.
there. Yeah.
You know, gave up, bro. You buy me something to drink.
And
You know,
people
that
in
type
jail
of
ain't
thing.
even giving up. People on the streets
No,
giving
indeed.
up every day.
I'm telling you, they got some guys in jail, boy.
Yes.
They
So
ain't
we're going to
nothing
make
nice.
sure that we give them a list of the services that could really help them out as far as getting some counseling for the
Yeah.
families and for those
Oh, yeah,
who have
definitely.
been released and trying to stay free. Yes.
I totally agree.
Is there anything else that you would like the people to know before we wrap
Oh
it up?
no, but I mean, you know, everybody deserve a second chance, of course, and a third and fourth and all that. Because I'm telling you, there's a lot of guys I would have thought like, then this is fifth conviction.
Mm-hmm.
He's not going to get it right. Shit, them boys nice.
And it turned it around
You know, turned
after
it
all them tries.
around.
After,
And
wow.
a lot of the time,
I'm
it
happy to
doesn't
hear
even
stuff
be
like that.
the more serious stuff, because
Yeah.
you get 2 or 3 little baby convictions.
Yeah.
You did this, you did that, then you end up doing something bad, and then they're like, oh, you got 5 convictions. Well, first of all, none of us got caught the first time we did anything.
Right.
So we done did hundreds of things, or
Right.
thousands of things.
Right.
You just got me on one conviction. Oh, he's a first offender. No, he just been convicted one time.
Yeah,
So
most definitely.
Yeah, to say he got 5, okay, he got caught 5 times. You know what I'm saying? I
Yeah.
mean,
And that's one thing that
it's-
they need to know. Why they trying to get strikes for going to jail? I mean, if you keep on getting caught, you ain't good at this. I need for y'all to go ahead and
you
get into a
definitely
new
need
line
to
of work.
try something else. But yeah, that's definitely what I would like to say though. Give him a chance. I mean, even a person that you think, he could never be anything.
Yes.
That is not true.
Wow.
Yeah, how can you make that decision, off of that one? Because he's more than that.
Yes.
And hurt people. You done heard that many a times. But yeah, we definitely need to really, really set in tight on them guys.
Yes.
Because you'll be surprised what you come up with.
All right. Thank you guys so much. Thank you so much, Dad, for for giving us your perspective. First day out, first week out. That is amazing. You have a truly amazing story. And I love that your heart is just still so open for those guys and that you can actually give us those stories about those who have been convicted 5 times and how they're still hoping they have come out and turned their lives around. Because I know that it may be a rare thing, but just knowing that it does happen gives us hope. So.
Yeah, and they always say, why you come be? Because I go visit all the time in them jails. They be like, well, you still gonna see, man, I could never leave y'all. It's impossible.
Yeah.
Then all my loved ones there, as far as people I've
Yes.
met and them been there 30 years with them, you grow to love these guys,
Yeah.
and yeah, they're good men, and they're in a horrible situation, they done a bad thing, whatever. And so 30
So
years
give them a
later-
message real quick.
Yeah, definitely. Which one, the guys?
The guys.
Y'all hang on there. I'm coming for you. Yeah. I got a lot of people coming for you, but we working on it. I promise you. Y'all know how I am. Y'all call me all the time. Continue to call. I'm here for you. I'll be up there Sunday. Definitely. Don't worry about it. Bringing y'all some shrimp and stuff. So, yeah, but I'm definitely keep the hope alive. And even we're not going to get every one of you, but I want 99% of y'all.
I know that's right. And we're going to do what we have to do to make sure that your families have those services put in place to help you guys. So thank you guys. This has been another wonderful episode of Family Fortune. I am your hostess with the mostest, Nani B. McKinney. And this is my dad.
Sherman Singleton Sr.
The man, the myth, the legend, ladies and gentlemen. And meet us here next week, same time, same place. Mondays, 7 p.m. on YouTube.
Be there.